talk through the San Juan Elk Ridge unit. First, we'll look at Utah resident draw odds. For archery, you're looking at point break of 21-22, muzzleloader about the same. Let's skip that one because that is different hunt here. The rifle, you're looking at a lower draw break at 19 and 18, which is interesting if you think about that. And then the multi-season is 25 points. And again, disclaimer, like I usually say, these are based off of last year's entries and draw odds. Does not guarantee that if you have 100% odds at any of these levels that you will draw the tag. Let's look at non-resident. So non-resident for archery, you're looking at 22-21. Muzzleloader, anywhere between the 27 to 24 points range. And then the rifle at 26 and 25. Again, non-residents don't have the option to draw the multi-season for this unit. Therefore, we don't have draw odds for that. But okay, let's dive in. So, nestled in the southeastern corner of Utah, just outside of Blanding and Monticello down here, we have San Juan Elk Ridge. And one thing to note here is that we do have a lot of non-huntable area. I guess you can see here the unit swerves this, but this is all tribal lands, and we have the Glen Canyon National Park down into Lake Powell that is all not huntable or not permitted to hunt. So really great hunt if you are able to draw this unit. Lot of 180 type bucks coming off of here. A lot of typical bucks coming off of the Elk Ridge unit. Another thing to kind of keep in mind is access. So a lot of people access from the south or from the east. And you'll see here that this, I guess, northeast highway is what people will kind of come in on, and then kind of break off from there. And from the south, they'll come up these. I can't remember what this canyon is called, but they'll kind of break off of one of these roads here that goes through this canyon into the national forest. And while most of the time I am a big believer of not passing up, some of this lowland, I think in this case it makes sense because the unit is so dry. There's very little water out here. There are some springs, but majority of people will hunt in the national forest, and with limited entry tag, there is low competition, and so I think best bet is typically to go for some of these higher elevation, more traditional looking deer spots. Lots of good water sources down these few main draws, lots of springs, as you can see. On the outskirts, there's some good water sources as well. There's some really good burns in this unit that provide some good feed for animals as they've been reseeded with lots of good different types of vegetation. A lot of times people that are hunting this unit are driving roads and glassing a lot of the ridges, and there's some spots that are less accessible, but for the most part the entire unit's pretty accessible. if you have, a truck or a side by side. But for example, you take a look into this canyon, people drive out glass onto these areas where there's a good feed, but there's also good places for deer to find cover. Um, and if you turn around, kind of same over here, this is kind of a rocky spot, probably not a great example, but um, that is kind of the type of hunting that most people will look to do on the Elk Ridge unit. Again, great unit, really popular for elk, and so if you do end up drawing this for deer, grab a spike elk tag, um, and you'll be able to if you have it for archery, you can hunt during the same time, but really great hunt for the points it takes to draw, and yeah, you'll likely have a great hunt, see lots of bucks, and hopefully be able to kill, um, an 180 to 190 class buck on this.